On the African savanna, lions are not only powerful predators, but also symbols of power and order. From the fastest cheetahs on the land, the pack-hunting wild dogs, the tenacious hyenas, the mysterious leopards, to other male lions themselves, every confrontation shows one thing: to survive in lion territory, even a moment of hesitation can be costly. On the vast African savanna, the lion appears as a symbol of strength, territory, and order. It is not just a predator, but also the center of power in the land where it lives. An adult male lion typically weighs around 420 pounds. With its muscular body, strong shoulders, and thick mane around its neck, it is better protected in territorial battles or confrontations with other rivals. Meanwhile, lionesses are lighter but more agile. They are the primary hunters of the pride, capable of sprinting up to 50 miles per hour in a short distance to close in on prey. When hunting, lions rely not only on individual strength, but also on their ability to coordinate as a group, spread out in formation, and lock onto a target from multiple directions. The roar of a lion can be heard up to 5 miles away, as a declaration that the land is now under their control. In nature, lions are not simply powerful predators. It is a symbol of power, where strength, instinct, and dominance merge into one. Amidst the tall grass swaying gently in the wind, a male cheetah rested after a failed hunt. It was the fastest creature on land, capable of sprinting up to 70 miles per hour in a short distance. With its slender body, long legs, flexible spine, and near instantaneous acceleration, the cheetah was born to flee danger. But that slender physique wasn't built for a direct confrontation with lions. Behind the golden grass, 2 male lions silently approached. The wind began to shift. A few birds startled and flew away. The air suddenly became unusually silent. But the cheetah missed those signs. It glanced back for a moment, then turned away without immediately accelerating. In just seconds, the lions lunged with overwhelming force. The cheetah tried to react, but the distance was too close. Its speed was no longer enough to save it from the surprise attack. Finally, the cheetah disappeared into the tall grass, leaving a heavy silence on the savanna. The lesson was clear. Even the fastest land creature cannot escape a moment of hesitation. African wild dogs are extremely effective pack hunters. They don't have the massive size of lions, but they possess great stamina, excellent coordination, and precise encirclement tactics. A pack of wild dogs can take down prey many times larger than themselves by spreading out, relentlessly pursuing, and exhausting their target. But when they inadvertently venture into the edge of a male lion's territory, that pack advantage is no longer sufficient. After a successful hunt, the pack of wild dogs is busy eating the remaining prey. They don't realize that, from behind the tall grass, a lion is silently approaching. There's no warning roar, no sudden lunge. The lion waits for the moment the pack lets its guard down. When a young wild dog on the outer perimeter detects danger, it's too late. The lion suddenly lunges, knocking one wild dog down in seconds. The rest immediately scatter, disappearing into the grass to save their lives. On a sweltering afternoon on the savannah, a pack of hyenas gathered around the carcass of a recently fallen buffalo. Their hoarse cries echoed through the stifling air, a declaration that the meal belonged to them. Hyenas are the lion's arch rivals. They compete not only for food, but also for territory, dominance, and survival. An adult spotted hyena typically weighs between 100 and 175 pounds and is about 4 to 5.2 feet long. While not as large as a lion, they possess a robust physique, thick neck, strong shoulders, and incredibly powerful jaws capable of crushing even large bones. When traveling in packs, hyenas become even more dangerous. Their numbers allow them to pressure, surround, and even repel a lone lion. But this time, from behind the tall grass, the silhouettes of lions began to appear. They were not in a hurry. They advanced step by step straight into the center of the meal, their imposing presence instantly disorienting the entire hyena pack. In the African wilderness, leopards live as solitary and mysterious predators. They are agile, skilled at camouflage, move silently in the shadows, and often choose high branches as safe havens. Leopards are excellent hunters, dragging their prey up trees to avoid hyenas, wild dogs, or other poachers. But when lions appear, even that seemingly safe place may not be enough to protect them. Lions are much stronger. They can steal leopard prey whenever they have the chance, and if a leopard is encountered in open ground, the situation immediately becomes dangerous. When surrounded by a pride of lions, leopards sometimes don't choose to flee. They lie on their backs, raising all four paws in a defensive posture, both to protect their bodies and as a sign of surrender, because one wrong move could cost them their lives. If they are lucky, the lions will only threaten them and then leave. But if the leopard doesn't manage to climb the tree in time, the encounter can end very quickly. For lions, dominance isn't just about holding territory. It's also about eliminating the weak and reminding all rivals that on this land, power belongs to the stronger. On the vast savanna, a lone male lion ventures into territory already belonging to another lion pride. In the lion world, this is not merely an act of intrusion, but a direct challenge to dominance. The scent of the grass, the footprints on the ground, and the distant calls all indicate that this territory is already claimed. But the intruder does not retreat. It continues to advance, driven by the ambition to claim territory, access to the female lion, and the opportunity to pass on its bloodline. This confrontation is not like a hunt. It is a battle of strength, will, and dominant instinct. The two males may roar, lunge at each other, using their claws, fangs, and entire bodies to push their opponent to the limit. The fight can last for minutes, even hours. Each pounce, each roar, can decide the fate of the challenger. Ultimately, the victor retains the territory and the right to reproduce. The loser may lose their status, be severely injured, or lose their life. Sometimes, even before the fight begins, a lion understands it has no chance and quietly retreats towards the horizon. After all the confrontations, the lion shows that dominance comes not only from strength, but also from instinct, territory, and determination. It can overpower cheetahs, warn wild dogs, repel hyenas, intimidate leopards, and fight with its own kind to retain its throne. On the harsh savanna, the lion is not just a predator, but a living symbol of power and wild order. In the world of big cats, the leopard is a very special predator. It doesn't rely on pack strength like lions, nor does it dominate the jungle with absolute power like tigers. The leopard chooses a more stealthy path, hiding, waiting, and striking at the right moment. A leopard typically weighs between 90 and 140 pounds. It's not the largest cat, but it possesses a fearsome balance of strength, speed, agility, and adaptability. The leopard's reputation is built on its climbing ability. It can climb trees nearly 20 feet high, even dragging prey weighing 1.5 times its own body weight. High in the branches, its meal is protected from hyenas, lions, and wild dogs. From arid deserts and dense rainforests to snow-capped mountain ranges, the leopard can survive. It doesn't need a roar to assert its power. Its strength lies in its silence, patience, and the precise ambush of a master of survival. On the vast savanna, where prey is constantly contested by multiple predators, leopards sometimes face a very different threat: African wild dogs. Each wild dog typically weighs only about 57
and
pounds,
Okavango
smaller
Delta.
than a leopard. But their strength lies not in the individual, but
In the
pack.
wilds of Africa,
They
wild
possess
dogs are
excellent
renowned
stamina,
for their
highly
exceptional
effective
teamwork.
coordination, and know how to use their numbers to exert pressure from multiple
Not
directions. If confronted alone, a leopard can be stronger than an individual wild dog. It is fast, agile, has sharp claws, and superior climbing abilities.
Three dogs there, another leopard in the tree just over there. I don't know.
But when an entire pack of wild dogs begins to surround it, the situation quickly becomes dangerous. The incessant barking,
20-meter
the
gap.
constant close-range attacks, and the spread-out
Versus
formation
two
make it difficult for
The mother
leopard
leopard
to maintain
springs
its
back up
advantage.
the tree.
If it has just caught prey, but hasn't managed to pull it up a tree, it is almost forced to give up the meal. Ultimately, leopards often choose to retreat to protect themselves. In this confrontation, it didn't lose because it was
Sheer
weak,
strength,
but because a
but
lone
through
predator
collective
finds it
will.
very difficult
Very
to
few
withstand
prey
the
can
collective
escape
strength of
the
an entire
clearest
pack.
distinction. The leader confirms. No large choice, but a very clear one. This pack requires no command. They read each other.
Hot pursuit.
In a world where territory and food are fiercely contested, leopards sometimes face their greatest threat, lions. Lions weigh nearly 3 times as much as leopards, possess overwhelming strength, a dominant nature, and extremely dangerous attacking capabilities. With the authority of the savanna's ruler, lions can steal prey, seize territory, or directly threaten the
Struggle for
leopard's life.
survival has already begun. He's slammed back into the dirt.
When a lion appears, the leopard understands that a direct confrontation is too risky. Despite its agility, flexibility, and reflexes, it cannot withstand the brutal power of a mature lion if it gets close. Therefore, the wisest choice is usually to abandon the prey and find a way to retreat.
Lionesses are known for their tree climbing.
If there is enough time, the leopard will immediately climb a tree, using its grip and agility to escape the danger. But only those individuals who are truly quick, alert, and react in time can climb a tree before the lion gets close.
Hamadryas baboons are waiting. These monkeys live in groups up to 4 cliffs.
In the dense jungle and high treetops, baboons are not easy prey.
Theirs is a very complex.
They live in troops, are always vigilant, and can react very quickly when they detect danger.
Another.
A single baboon can weigh almost as much as a leopard. With sharp teeth, strong defensive instincts, and the ability to counterattack collectively, the entire troop can turn a hunt into a risky battle.
Whoa!
Therefore, a leopard never charges directly into the middle of the troop.
No ordinary leopard dare.
It moves silently on the branches, hiding in the shadows of the leaves and patiently observing every movement below. Its target is usually a young baboon, a slow-moving individual, or one that has become separated from the group. When an opportunity arises, the leopard uses its climbing ability to apply pressure, trailing through the branches before suddenly closing in.
Front him without flinching.
The baboon troop may shout warnings, move chaotically, and try to protect each other. But just a moment of hesitation, and the leopard can choose the right target and end the chase.
For Duma, another setback. A bite from Bakari. And those he was so desperate to impress.
In the Serengeti, youngsters spend.
On the vast savanna, amidst the tall golden grass and ever-vigilant herds of animals, the impala is a familiar but formidable prey for the leopard.
The lucky youngster
An impala
manages to
typically
live.
weighs between 100
Resting
and
impalas
150
shoot is
pounds.
pulled back
They move
up
in
into the
herds,
mouth,
are very agile, can leap powerfully,
where
and
it
use
is
their
worked
numbers
on
to
for some
form
time
multiple layers of
before
defense against
territorial
predators.
males through horn-jeweled cessful hunters.
But the leopard doesn't attack impulsively. It hides in the tall grass, lowering its body and silently observing every movement of the herd. It waits for an individual to lose focus, stumble, or stray from the group's protection. When that moment arrives, the leopard lunges out like lightning. In just seconds, it closes the gap with speed, precision, and a fearsome ambush instinct. Sometimes, it even chooses to wait in a tree, then suddenly swoop down from above, giving the impala almost no time to react. However, victory is never easy. Leopards can take down impalas, but the success rate is not high. Only about 1 in 3 hunts. Each success is the result of patience and the ability to choose the right moment.
You must be adaptable.
Strike now.
Even after a leopard has subdued its prey, the battle isn't truly over. The smell of blood quickly permeates the air, attracting the most dangerous opportunists, hyenas. Hyenas don't need to hunt alone from the start. They are persistent, often travel in groups, and are numerous enough to put immense pressure on a lone predator, like a leopard. Therefore, immediately after hunting, the leopard must act quickly. It grips its prey tightly, using all its strength to drag its prize up a tree. With its superior climbing abilities, the tree becomes a safe fortress, where the hyenas can only watch helplessly from below. But if the hyenas appear too quickly or arrive in too large numbers, the situation changes.
Is designed for one-purpose survival. Stage of master predators and uncomplicated
Their hoarse laughter,
signal of
approaching
fierce battle.
footsteps, and pressure from multiple directions can force the leopard to make a difficult choice. If it manages to pull its prey high enough, the leopard retains its reward. But if there is no safe way out, it must abandon its meal and retreat to save its life.
But first, they have to find them.
In dense bushes, hidden crevices, or isolated hiding places, mother leopards face a completely different battle for survival, raising their cubs in a world full of enemies.
You really made an effort to do this.
There's no shame in trying.
Typically, a mother leopard gives birth to 2 to 3 cubs. Each newborn weighs only about 17 to 24 ounces, is weak, defenseless, and completely dependent on its mother in the first few weeks of life. Therefore, the mother leopard must choose a very discreet place to hide her cubs. She takes them to bushes, rock crevices, or hard-to-find locations where the scent and sounds are unlikely to be detected by lions, hyenas, or other dangers. But a hiding place cannot be safe forever.
They can live for
After a short time, the mother leopard moves her cubs to a new den to erase the scent and avoid detection by enemies.
Brush past and
She must leave the den to hunt, return to care for her cubs, conceal her tracks, and remain vigilant for any unusual sounds around her.
These attacks are not
Ultimately,
aimed at eating them.
the survival of a leopard cub does not depend on its own strength, but entirely on the caution, experience, and unwavering protective instincts of its mother. On the vast savanna, where wildebeest move in large herds, leopards face a far greater challenge than their usual prey. An adult wildebeest can weigh over 500 pounds, too large for a leopard to drag up a tree after subduing it.
Support the greatest
Not only that,
assembly
the
of
large herd
hunters
makes approach
to make the
difficult,
most of
and
this
the mother may
brief
fiercely
spell.
retaliate to protect her calf.
Only one.
Therefore, leopards usually don't target adults. They silently hide in the tall grass, observing the herd's movements and waiting for a calf to break free from its mother's protection. When the time comes, the leopard lunges swiftly, attempting to subdue the calf before the rest of the herd can react. If successful, it can drag the prey up a tree to protect it from lions, hyenas, or wild dogs. But if the mother wildebeest turns back and attacks, the situation immediately changes. Faced with such strength and ferocity, the leopard may be forced to give up. Ultimately, a leopard can only win if it chooses the right target, strikes at the right time, and leaves quickly enough before danger approaches. After all the hunts and confrontations, the leopard shows that survival is not just about strength. It can ambush prey, drag its spoils up trees, but also knows when to retreat when encountering hyenas, wild dogs, or lions. In the wild, the leopard is not the absolute ruler, but a master of patience, flexibility, and choosing the right moment.